Who wants to?
Yes, Your Honor, I'll go fetch her at once.
That's a very feminine
Thank you.
car.
Unfortunately.
She's taking their transition medicine.
Unfortunately, Dr. Hurst is a very busy woman. I doubt she'll be able to come immediately.
Do you like manifest?
There's another important
Spawns.
angle I would like to explore. Frankly, something has been bothering me about the person at the heart of this case.
You mean my dad?
The so-called ringleader. Who
Oh, not my
exactly they are.
Yeah, good point. We never looked into that, huh? They're like a really important part of the case. We just never like did anything with it.
Never give a damn.
Despite having been mentioned repeatedly in this hearing, we still don't even know. Oh my god. We still don't know even the basic facts that might help us uncover their identity. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any thoughts on the matter?
We've seen nothing that might serve as clear evidence of the auctioneer's identity as of yet. But there is someone involved in the case that I can name. I suspect that at the very least they might be able to point us in the right direction.
And that's...
Chairman Winner! I demand that you testify as to what you know.
What? My dad? You can't do that.
He's a pretty little liar.
Are you crazy? Why would you accuse my dad?
You would cast doubt in the integrity of the chairman of the committee?
You
My
fucking
dad.
asked, alright?
Do you understand the implications of such act?
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
calling
you-
him a bad guy.
I don't care who or what he is. We're talking, and yeah, Squirrel Push. It's his fucking room. It's being held in here. This is like his dojo, you know? Like, I don't care who or what he
I
is. We're
rent
talking
it
about,
out on Thursdays.
yeah, we're talking about the truth here, and about a man who seems dead set on framing Kay at all costs. The mask, corsage, ticket stub, and everything else. The items Kay was carrying when she was found. They were deliberately placed in her possession somehow by Chairman Winner himself.
A shocking accusation, and one I find hard to believe. But, for the sake of completeness, I must ask. Why would he do such a thing?
To case suspicion on Kay, of course. Why else? I even managed to get him to say something to that effect.
Chairman Winner, your rebuttal, please.
He's lying.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
I think the good chairman might be in shock. I mean, he is an old man after all. Oh, we just
No,
can't
I'm
remember
just
things.
watching this flame. It's a very enticing, beautiful flame. So what if I did?
Huh?
Did you hear me, dear boy? I said, so what if I did?
I heard you.
Okay. You say you got me to admit as much, but where's your proof, hmm? With no witnesses to speak of, your word alone is hardly enough to make an accusation like that stick.
Well, last night you told me, Eustace, don't tell Mr. Edgeworth that I deliberately framed Kay with the evidence. Last night.
I'm sorry. One more time, young man. Can you speak into the mic? Just point the camera here. Point the camera here.
Bailiff, take her away. Bailiff, take away the photographer.
Okay, we're gonna be. That's like, don't fuck touch it.
Or do you mean to tell us that you have something more to base your outburst on?
See, that's the arrogance he showed back at the detention center, and yet...
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm going to have to ask you to explain yourself. That's all right, Chairman.
Not at all. I'll be very interested to hear this for myself. I'm intrigued to learn where Miles might have gotten the idea that I'm some sort of criminal.
He says just like that.
Shut up, because you'll never find a more fine and upstanding citizen than myself.
There's a lot of nerve acting all this like that. Very well. Let's start at the very beginning. The fact that the auction took place right here in the hallowed trial chamber is a point of suspicion. A location that should, by rights, only be accessible to members of the committee.
Yeah, they have all the keycards to the room after all.
Thank you, Eustace. Furthermore,
No problem.
these auctions seem to be held on a somewhat regular basis. And for that to be possible...
There can be only one winning explanation.
That's right, Mr. Winner. That the auctioneer is a member of the committee.
What? No, wait, no!
What on earth is wrong now?
What do I do, Dad? I played right into his hands.
Boy.
Nothing!
Of course you did. Of course you did. You fucking did indeed, you utter goddamn failure.
Oh.
But Miles, my boy, you do realize that you've cast quite the wide net with your explanation.
That's true. There are 11 members of the committee altogether. 10, given Miss Bringer's unfortunate passing. 10 potential suspects in total.
Oh, certainly wasn't me!
And it can't be the chairman, can it?
Whoever it is, speak up!
Speak up right now!
Now!
Actually, just everyone, yeah.
Calm down, all of you, please.
I want to watch Cupcake Wars.
What did you say?
Are we here?
Cupcake Wars. Okay, never mind.
The fuck is Dr. Hertz doing here?
Well, she was called. She was called. Chad.
Cupcake
Dad's got
War.
it fast. I didn't do the fucking ringleader! I'm not it!
Well, Miles, is that all the proof you've got against me? You're very quiet all of a sudden. But it's too late to back out now. You accused a former chief prosecutor and current committee chairman of a crime. I would tell you to prepare for the worst. There goes uses his elementary grades. But there's
my
no
what?
preparing for what you're about to do. I said there goes your elementary grades. Burnt to
Oh.
a crisp. Ashes.
The bad ones, right?
Know your place,
No.
guys. Hot shot in the dark. Do you think Excelsius is the villain? I'm just
No.
throwing it out
No,
there.
I would never do anything wrong ever.
Oh,
Gavel, what do you think? Do you think he's the villain?
Scott!
do you think
Know your
Excelsius Winter's
know
the
your
bad
place.
guy?
Know your place is a perfectly normal thing for a side
Ooh, I like this
character to
song. Hold
say.
on. Give me a second. I like this song.
Yeah. Good soundtrack.
Alright, enough vibing. You've been forcing us to argue over every little detail for a while now. Where the murder happened, the order of the victim's injuries, some other things we can hardly even remember or care to remember. But you needn't have bothered, my boy, because it's all irrelevant in the end. Think of it. The suspect herself has already said she did it. That's all that matters at the end of the day, and her sentence will be lighter for it, so rejoice.
Fan subs translation of that was "I'm gonna bully you." That's
What?
apparently
Oh,
the name of the testimony in the fan translation was "I'm gonna bully you." Just love the subtlety, just absolutely love it.
You know, Edward,
All right,
fuck
next winter testimony. I fucking did it.
Yeah, next testimony. Fuck you, I'm evil.
it. In big bold letters above him, I am bad guy. And there you have it. Feel free to pick holes in it as you see fit.
A new testimony, third act breakdown.
That was barely a testimony to begin with.
Your belly a testimony.
He's a very powerful person, isn't he?
They always are. Man, why can't one of these fucking suspects be like a fucking janitor or something?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, please just let it go.
I was like a clown.
I did it. I'm the murderer. I even remember doing it.
No, you didn't! Stop saying that! Stop saying that about yourself! You saw a flash of something half-remembered, Kay. Nothing more. If you must believe in something...
Believe in me.
Believe in these fucking hands. Believe me when I say you should believe in your own innocence instead. No buts! Nope! I'm up against
No,
the head
Larry.
of the I'm up against the head of the committee here. This isn't going to be easy. But he seems to think
never
he's
is.
already won. Perhaps he can use that against him. Yes, another big, powerful guy for me to take down. Oh, just another day. Just another Tuesday. Alright,
You've been forced to argue on the everything.
Whatever happened, or the victim
Gonna happen.
Hold it!
Wubba dubba dub, is that true?
Yes.
I seem to recall the ringleader's identity and the faulty coroner's report being critical points of contention.
Yes, I was listening, my boy. But critical is a matter of opinion.
How can you possibly suggest that such fundamental issues are not important? Perhaps it is your ability to make sound judgments that should be on trial here today.
Bravo, my young hot-headed. My... What? Okay.
Bravo, my young hothead. Like he's congratulating him for
Yeah.
insulting.
Okay, I thought I read it wrong for a second.
Yeah.
Bravo, my young hothead. Wonderfully cutting stuff. You do like to try, though, don't you?
Hold it! Just because she confessed to something doesn't make it the truth. Kay is suffering from amnesia, so any statement she makes should be taken with at least a grain of salt. Objection! Ah!
That's, huh?
Bro, oh my god, who fucking sounds like that? Oh my god, he sounds like fucking Rise. Crazy.
Okay, hold on, I gotta do his objection. Objection! Even exactly solve anything for us, does it, dear boy? You know, do we, and it will difficult to dismiss her confession out. I tell you what, why don't you ask her one last time? She'll say she did it again.
Fine. Let's do it. Let's ask her again. We'll see if she really believes herself to be the culprit.
Huh? You mean me? Is that really what you want, Mr. Edgeworth? If it goes badly, it could significantly weaken your position.
Don't care, didn't ask. There's no other way. I only request that I be the one to question her.
I really know how to tug at an old man's heartstrings, you know. Now for the tears. But fine, ask away. On one condition. If this turns out to be a waste of time, that's it. I guess his middle school records. We'll call the proceedings to an end, then...
Call the proceedings to an end? You mean the hearing?
Pam?
Yeah,
Bam.
we'll call the proceedings to an end then and there. Oh, fuck. God, I'm gonna kill Yes, dear
My
boy, that's
boy.
right. Perhaps you aren't a complete useless waste of space after all.
Modelhead!
Oh, hooray!
Now, just so we're clear, if we ask again and all that happens is the girl confirms her guilt, she is officially declared guilty on the spot. Yes, that sounds like a great plan, if I do say so myself.
Right with case.
Okay, yeah.
What? Huh? That's it? You just declare her guilty? Just like that? No judge? No trial? Nothing?
Yeah. That's the gist of it, you know.
It's a big risk, but he's going to find a way to condemn her either way if we don't do something. Kay?
Yeah.
Did you not kill her?
You're going to go like this, right? We have a photographer.
What?
Oh no.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I need you to think really hard. If you don't, we will die. Do you remember anything else about what happened on the day of the murder? Anything that might help us prove your innocence, maybe?
Why are you still fighting it, Mr. Edgeworth? It's no use. I can't be helped to you. I'm sorry. I'm too scared to try and remember anymore. What if I remember something even worse? And if I did, I'd just be making more trouble for you. Please just accept it. The K you thought you knew was dangerous criminal. A criminal who let you down and betrayed your trust.
And who's guilty?
Don't worry, Kay. You have nothing to be afraid of. I may not have known you for very long, but I know you well enough. And right now I'd say I know you better than you know yourself. You would never commit a murder. You could never.
Holy shit.
Because this is who you really are! Where's the fucking...
Is it the thing from her
Notebook?
father?
Yeah, it's the... Do we have it?
I think we do. Do we not? Oh shit, do we not? Oh, right there. No, wait.
No? Yes?
Huh?
No?
It's
Ah.
not. I thought.
Oh, it's the pin! It's the pin! It's the pin! Take that!
We don't have.
You're the great thief Yatagarasu! A noble outlaw who would never stoop so low as to kill. Ah, fuck, how's the mantra go? In the black cold of the night, with no other bird dare takes flight. Oh, god damn it! I should have memorized this shit. Fuck.
In darkest day and brightest night, no evil man escape my sight.
Sorry.
Because all I can see is the one memory that returns. I have to face it.
Hold it! No. The only evidence of your guilt is the confession they forced out of you. As I said earlier, you have to believe that you're better than that. Or are you saying you don't believe a word of what I've been telling you?
No, it's not that.
Yeah, I'll employ your tactics. Kay, if you don't think about it right now, I'm going to cry.
You're trying so hard to help me. And you're risking so much for me. It's too much. You have to stop. I'm begging you.
Ah, so that's what's going on. I thought it was strange, but now I see. The reason you're allowing yourself to be railroaded into accepting your fate is because of me, isn't it? Which is exactly what the K I know would have done.
You're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I kind of fucking suck. Yeah, no.
He sucks ass. He's literally the
I'm
worst.
such an asshole. Like, unbelievably. Like, everyone in this room can attest. No one likes me.
No one here likes him.
Yes, thank you, Excelsius. And I don't plan on
You
becoming
suck.
one any... Okay, we got the gist. Thank you, Excelsius. And I don't plan on
You're also
becoming
an
one...
asshole.
Thank you, Excelsius! we get the picture! Alright?
I'm not done painting.
And I'm... Fuck you. And I don't plan on becoming one anytime soon. I'm a bad bitch! Because despite all your wishes to the contrary, I'm still trying to help you. So you see, I've merely been servicing my own ego, regardless of what I put you through. I'm doing it for me. I don't like anyone. I'm an asshole. Now let's try this again. See the good in yourself, Kay. Remember the noble thief you truly are. The memory of you committing the murder, you need to question it with all you have. That's all I ask. So please, do it for me. Do it for this old bastard that somehow cares about you.
Oh.
No.
Kay!
Oh, that's your fault.
What's wrong? Did you remember something?
It'd be like some cliche movie plot if she did.
Pointing out the thing doesn't make the thing better.
A cow.
Oh, so we're just talking about Mr. Edgeworth then.
No,
Bitch.
Gumpy's not in the room right now. A cow? Moo?
Mr. Edgeworth, if you could perhaps ask me for a few more details.
I'm so fucking sorry. A cow? Moo?
Moo?
Yes. The cow goes moo. And therefore Kay is innocent. I win.
You know what? I
Good.
can't argue
Yep,
with that
that's-
line of
that's-
logic.
that's-
It works.
that's it.
dude.
That's it. That's the case. That's the case. Good job, everybody. Stream's over.
Good
Thanks
night,
for watching.
everyone. You know what? Kay is innocent. Here.
All right.
Same time next week, right,
I
guys?
want to be. I wish that was that easy for Kate to just go a cow.
And everything's good as.
That's a highlight.
Reverse
That's definitely.
Cow
a highlight.
Gambit masterful game plan.
Well, Kay, what can you tell us about this cow? Does it go moo?
It goes quack.
I remember. I remember now.
I
The person in the red raincoat. She had it in her hand.
Oh.
A stuffed cow. I see it so clear now.
It's a wonder what happened when you move your head up.
Are you?
Are you sure, Miss Faraday? Are you absolutely certain?
Yes, I'm sure.
Then this court acknowledges the defense's latest statement as a new testimony.
Objection.
fucker.
Oh.
You lost your mind, Verity. We can't accept testimony like this.
With all due respect, Mr. Chairman, information pertaining to the victim and her
Possessions.
possessions is...
New and highly relevant evidence.
Objection. Need I remind you of the elated state of her memory? No, they simply do.
Hello.
Oh, we accept your testimony, Dad.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm on stream.
Oh. Talking to the people.
What's up?
They're
Adol,
talking to the
but if
voices.
you claim her memory is unreliable now, then your own argument is weakened, sir.
Good point.
Said yourself only a few minutes ago that thanks to the suspect's confession, we need not to worry ourselves over the finer details, did you not?
Oh, good point, Verity. Ooh.
Were we to call the validity of her memories into question? Then we must also call into question the confession on which our entire argument is based. Is it really the most advisable course of action?
Yes, you're right. Proceed as you see fit then.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
We're still in the game, but only by the skin of our teeth. And only thanks to Judge Gavel's intervention. What the hell? Is this her redemption arc? Case 4? Is this when she's gonna do the turn? It's almost as if she was on our side for a second. Ooh?
Just how we got for a
Well,
little bit. 1
Mr.
second.
Edgeworth, the stuffed animal.
I believe the cow in question is this thing here, Your Honor. It belonged to the president. We found it in the storeroom and believe it is yet another auction lot.
Duck cow.
Wait, that's...
Hmm? Do you know something, Gavel?
No, It's just not what I imagined.
That's a bull.
I suppose it is a rather odd thing for the victim to have been carrying. I should look over carefully. Give me a second. Okay, let me see that
Oh,
thing.
finally.
Sorry, the control.
There's something on the head.
What the hell is
It's got a
this?
cherry blossom on it. Got cherry blossom.
It's a
cherry
cherry blossom
blossom.
petal caught in the fur here. I heard that means you'll find true love if one of these land on you or some shit. I don't know. There were petals on the raincoat, too.
And
I'm
a
gonna go
cherry
pee.
blossom and a cherry tree in bloom up on the viewing platform.
It would definitely appear that this was taken outside at some point. What did the victim want with this thing?
Maybe something with the ear?
Maybe.
The left horn is missing.
This hole. It looks like that's where the horn would have gone.
But that doesn't look like the stuffing's in there. So what is that?
Let's take a look at the rest of this toy and see what else we can find.
Maybe
Okay.
look at the
Other horn?
The other horn.
The right horn seems intact, but I can't say it's doing much for the overall symmetry of the stuffed toy.
Starry.
It didn't pick up. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, it moves.
It-
do something like Dora?
It does? What? Ah.
It sounds like something's being crushed.
It would seem there's a recording device hidden inside.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I knew it was you the moment I laid my eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Nothing to say for yourself? I've waited so long for this day, and now I'll finally have my revenge.
Could this be the moment of the murder?
Someone's made a recording of it?
Oh, shit.
Hey! That's them right there! I came back just in time. Them's the voices I heard! Sure as eggs is eggs!
Unfortunately, we have no way to verify of verifying when these voices were recorded.
You fat bitch.
It's possible they have nothing to do with the murder.
I heard you.
Only there were some accompanying video footage.
You got bugs in your ears or somebody! I told you! Them's the voices I heard! And we already know the victim was holding that thing, right? So it's gotta be from when she got.
Yes, it is possibility.
Possibility, my left
But shut the fuck up. But a weak one without more than your word to back it up. We have something more. Something credible.
We need? And again, she seems to be stepping into. What are you fucking doing? I thought you hated me. Judge Gavel.
Verity, stop helping them.
Judge Gavel, I
Nice.
think we all
Do what I
know.
want.
All right.
Do what I want.
I do what I want.
She's on our side, you know. I'll let her do what he wants. Do what
Not
he
on
wants.
anybody's side.
I think we all know the voices are from the moment of the murder. Consider for a moment the words we heard one of the speakers say. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. I believe we have something that could explain what these words are referring to and how it's all related. Which piece of evidence proves that their voices are from when the murder occurred? Well, the burn
Done the body.
would be
Her
that.
body, yeah?
Yeah, her body. Take that! The preliminary findings.
The coroner's preliminary findings and how they prove anything.
Indeed. What on this page shows the voices must be heard from the time of the murder? It's
Other remarks. It's other remarks. It's literally the last one. It's the last one.
prominent burn mark. Right there. Take that! Think again on the words we heard. This part in particular sticks out in my mind. You can't hide that burn from me. The victim had a prominent burn mark on the back of her right hand.
Sorry, I was yawning because of how boring this all is. And what of it?
You better wake up, bitch, because I'm about to prove something. According to Kay's
Tired,
testimony,
old
the
man.
victim was carrying the stuffed cow toy. and a burn mark, an identifying mark unique to the victim, was mentioned on the recording it captured.
I'm sorry, I reclined my chair. Okay. Ha! It's just a coincidence. Stuff like that happens all the time, right? Huh?
I'm not so sure that it does, especially not in this case. I hate when this thing doesn't fucking pick up what I say. The court accepts that the recording may be from the time of the murder.
But that's bad for our case. Verity, that's bad for our case.
In which case, one of the two voices must belong to the real culprit. And based on the
Wait.
content of the conversation, it seems likely that it's the one we hear the most.
But that still doesn't tell us anything about the killer's true identity, or even if they're male or female.
Due to the voice changes, correct. Unfortunate, but unavoidable.
One thing, however, has become clear. We are not able to say that the voices Miss Hart heard
Now.
were the ones that Miss Springer and her killer.
Almost like I've been saying. Oh, almost like I've been saying the whole damn time.
We can say something else now, too.
Then let's hear it. That is, if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman.
Do as you wish.
Ooh, he's seething.
Ooh, somebody's icky. According to Miss Hart, just before the murder occurred, two people came up to the storeroom from the committee chamber onto the elevator. The ringleader and one of the auction attendees. It seems this was the point at which money exchanged hands. The murder happened immediately afterward, and the auction carried on after that. All of which points to one key fact. What else does this latest revelation tell us? I mean, the ringleader was the killer, duh. Since the ringleader was the auction's sole auctioneer, then it follows that they cannot be the victim.
Hey, Gabelle.
Not right now, Eustace. There's a good boy.
Thank you. And if they weren't the victim, then they can only have been the killer!
Overruled!
It's like the one somewhat compliment he's ever gotten in his
A
life.
compelling argument, but hardly conclusive.
I am fully aware of that, Your Honor. I was merely warming up for the main event. There were certain traces left on the scene that seemed to suggest the ringleader was the killer.
Then please hurry up and show us.
What is something that was placed on the scene that points to the ringleader as having been the killer? Traces of blood detected in... was it the... clothes box? Take that! No! It was not the clothes box! I'm dumb!
I don't get it.
No surprises there, but I'm sure everyone else will! I'm sure everyone else will!
For once, I beg to agree with my idiot boy.
Hey!
Alright, well, that wasn't it. I was just kidding, and you guys are all just kind of not on my level. You just gotta be in the know, you know? You know?
Supposed to be funny?
You know, Gavel. Oh, you know.
Ugh. I didn't even get to talk.
I'm sorry. Alright, we're in a bit of a hurry. Let's, okay, here's what...
How would you wait?
This is stupid.
What is... I'm
Key card?
The key card?
Well, no, okay.
If we're trying to prove...
The ringleader needs to be the killer. That's what we need to point out.
Yeah, we need to prove the ringleader was the killer. So what on the scene, like in the storeroom, what was left
So
there?
what's special to the ringleader? Is it the fact that like the candelabram's like a piece of evidence that was like sold?
I mean, maybe?
Like, weren't there markings at the bottom of the? Are we jumping that far yet?
I don't
Maybe,
fucking...
probably will.
I don't know. Give me a second.
Because the candelabram's a piece of evidence that was sold at the auction, right? Or was going to be sold. Hi, Emmy.
I am... Oh,
How have you still not caught this gay motherfucker?
Shut up. All right.
gotta take a bit.
I'm like so.
Prosecutors, Gambit.
Is it? It's not the elevator blood. Was it this? The committee chamber?
No, I don't think so.
Fuck,
That
we
point
got-
should be one of the committee members, but not not the ringleader.
So I'll present the blood stains just in case. Take that. Because we got plenty of health left. No, it was not.
I don't get it. I don't
Well,
get it.
that's because you're stupid.
I agree.
Fuck. That means I'm
okay,
stupid.
Yeah, there. All right.
That means you're stupid.
Well, thankfully I have a health bar, so boom. Take that.
You just want to present the.
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Oh! Yes! Yes! The killer deliberately left a large pool of blood at the foot of the Goddess of Justice statue. Oh, good point.
What the fuck? Why is it this?
It was due to that blood that we originally thought the murder had happened in this chamber. But it was simply a ruse designed to cover up the blood that had dripped down from the storeroom. Right, yeah, because they wouldn't want the storeroom to be implicated anyway, because that
I
proves-
guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
okay.
But,
God.
but then that only
In-
points to it being someone from the auction, not the auction.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Go ahead.
In order to conceal the existence of the underground auction, correct?
Correct. If the culprit had nothing to do with the auction, then they would have no reason to cover up that blood. Which further supports the theory that the ringleader and the killer were one and the same.
And as the identity of the ringleader, do you have anyone you'd like to name?
The auction is
goes.
always held in this committee chamber, with its storeroom located just overhead. So at the very least, we know the murderous ringleader has some connection to the committee. Hint.
No.
Hint.
Yes.
It's not me,
And you
right?
suspect me, correct? Yes. No, it's Eustace.
As the committee's
Wait, huh?
most powerful member, that should hardly be a surprise, right?
Objection. You're a fine prosecutor. That much I'll give you. But as I think I may have mentioned earlier, you're also hopelessly naive. And that's Eustace's high school records.
Wait, but I'm still in high school.
Not anymore. You've got nothing, dear boy, have you? No evidence whatsoever. Unless you've got something to share after all.
Do I have any evidence to show that Chairman Winner is the murderer? I don't.
You have nothing.
It was Chairman Winner himself who brought up the fact that I suspected him. And he seemed confident right from the get-go that he's untouchable. Which means he knows. He knows I have nothing.
Oh, Will Myers, my boy, it's time to pay the piper. I've always wanted to say that. Verily, he's all yours.
Sorry. Wait! Dang it! I just remembered something.
Oh my god.
Huh? Did you have amnesia
you
too?
can pull this. Nah, it
But
just don't
ironically, I
came to
was
me.
gonna say that, by the way, before you said it.
Nah, it just don't came to me. Flash of inspiration. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Very well, say your piece.
The two brain cells connected.
Objection. What are you doing, Verity?
Mr. Edgeworth made it clear that he won't give up until every last lick of hope has been extinguished. So extinguish we must. Lest he try to drag us through this excruciating process again in the future. This is a fun voice.
Yeah, what she said. I don't quite get it, but it sounded pretty cool.
Thanks, Eustace.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll help Gabelle bring this to a winning finish. We'll show them how wrong they are.
Sure you
They're
will.
losers.
Fine. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
I got a name, you know.
Bitch.
That's not my name.
Airhead.
Pretty suitable name.
You
Yeah,
heard
I'll
Don't
follow.
name a winner, boy.
Yeah, because I'm a winner.
You heard the chairman, Miss Hart. If you would be so kind.
Well, alright then. Here goes nothing.
The facts, Miss Hart, and nothing but the facts, please.
Don't you worry your pretty little head on that front. I'm a journalist. Truth's my middle name.
Lot of truth heart.
Yeah.
Color me officially worried.
So the ringleader's the killer, right? Which makes the victim one of them auction goers. Thing is, that don't add up. I counted 11 people coming down that hatch, see?
Ooh, all
And the murder
11.
happened, and then the auction started back up again. Now, I had me a look back downstairs right after that.
No.
When did you know it? There were 11 little duckies, all lined up in a row again.
How?
And you're sure of this, Miss Hart?
Sure as can be, your gavel ship. I saw 'em with my own two peepers.
So 11 before the murder, 11 again right after me. Wait, that's a thingy.
A contradiction, Eustace. Please do smarten up once in your life.
Oh.
Jesus. Miss Hart, did nothing really change at all?
I done told you already. They carried on again. I have dyslexia. They carried right on again like nothing even happened. Oh, except for it wasn't nothing much, but
What is it?
I'm getting that. That little old mallet doodad. Can't have yourself an auction with that one. Kinda like the one Missy over there's got, but different.
The auctioneer's hammer.
That's the bunny!
Was the fucking judge?
Yes.
I done heard
That's
that
right,
thing
Mr.
banging
Edgeworth, it was
right
me! I was
He's
the
getting
leader of the
back-
auctioneers!
He's getting back at Gavel for divorcing him.
Yeah, this is what you fucking
No,
get for
that
giving
was way too young for him.
I
That
was
is
gonna
true.
say, that's mighty concerning.
30s, right?
Yeah, fuck you,
I thought
Veronica!
that was
I got my own ring!
I thought the judge was at least 80. I'm not meaning to do this voice, I'm just talking. I done heard that thing banging and banging right the way through. Then nothing. Just like that.
So
She's
the
like
noise-
23.
So the noise of the hammer, yeah, she's like Edgeworth's age. So the noise of the hammer stopped
Oh.
midway through.
Fuck, it makes sense to me.
Could it have been something to do with the murder?
His hard statement data updated in my organizer.
If what Miss Hart is telling us is true, we have a problem. Namely, that if the victim is neither the auctioneer nor one of the attendees, your entire theory cannot stand, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Chocolate up for justice. Eat that, Edgeworth.
His ass did not fucking say that.
Yeah, he did.
I swear a lot.
You're fine. I can like the room.
Story. Oh, sorry, talking about one of their roommates.
See, Mr. Edgeworth? There was really nothing we could do.
Oh, there must be something we're overlooking. Something we still don't have an explanation for. I just need to think. If I can't, Kay is...
Alright, kids. Do we finally have all our answers now? If so, then I expect you to make a good on. God, son of a bitch.
Yell it. Oh god, it's your turn.
One moment, sir. I worry that it might still be a little early to pass judgment. After all, we have one more matter yet to resolve. And until we do, we cannot claim complete and total victory over Mr. Edgeworth. Is that not so, Mr. Edgeworth? Frankly, I expected you to have raised your voice by now. A loud hold it! Perhaps.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll give you one. Hold it! Was that good? I was good. And once again, she has rescued us from the jaws of defeat. My god, she is really pulling the fucking stable.
Very well. Oh, that's not me.
That's not you. It's alright, Verity.
I'm tired.
Very well. Let's get over It's been a long day. We're all very tired.
I'm not.
I know you're never tired. You're never fucking tired. That's how you were as a kid. You would never go to sleep, and I had to give you melatonin, and it was a fucking headache.
Wait, you what?
Get this over with, shall we? What is the one matter that still remains?
Why the contradiction? That's not is that a contradiction?
Yes.
Yeah, that's contradiction, yeah. It's just an
In the
orange.
coroner's report, sir.
That's...
I'm back
Okay,
on
who
this,
did-
Your Honor.
Wow, that testosterone works fast. All right, Ham. That's
oh,
you.
Right. I forgot that's me. What's this all about? Why did you call us back here? Did somebody suddenly fall ill? I have pressure. Ready? 2 shakes of ow.
I thought we were going to Slotski's. I wanted a sandwich.
That's better be good. Did somebody else drop dead? Well, they might soon wish they had.
Where's my sweet tea?
that one's really on point.
That was really on point, yeah.
The tea machine isn't filled up.
Dr. Hurst, Miss Needler, thank you for coming at such short notice. Let me assure you this won't take long.
I want my Happy Meal.
Quite quit? It's supposed to be quit, isn't it? There's just an E for some
guess.
reason.
Yeah, whatever. Ace
Quit trying to butter me up and cut the chase, will ya?
Of course. We summoned you to confirm something.
She has such an unsettling laugh.
What is Judge? What is? I don't. Stop that. That's
Yeah.
weird. I don't like that.
Dr. Hurst, this court asks that you provide the unabridged truth regarding the following. Do you stand by your preliminary findings? Can you vouch their complete and total accuracy?
Grandma doesn't make mistakes. Ever.
That's strange.
You're strange. Funny looking. What does that mean? What do you mean?
In the course of this trial, an error was indeed found in her report. And so I ask again for the truth, Dr. Hurst. Did you alter, tamper with, or in any way falsify your findings?
That's awful. You can even say that. Grandma's the best doctor there is.
I need to use the bathroom.
Why are you asking me for? Why the heck would I want to do that?
I need to take a shit.
To help the true culprit, of course.
My ass is about to unload like a damn fucking price drop.
As if I know anything about all that. I didn't know I didn't do anything of the sort.
Then that seems
Doobly.
strange. What other explanation could there be for the discrepancy in your report? Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might have any thought on the matter. It's not like you to be coy, I must say.
You don't know me very well. Why does she keep taking charge and help? Why are you doing this? Like, I'm glad you're doing this, but why? I'm confused. So I don't know what she's trying to do, but I'll happily take what I can get. If everything was recorded accurately and then handed off to Mr. Winner according to protocol, then the report shouldn't contain any mistakes.
Wait. For the record, I didn't do anything to the report. I did my job. I'm
Hearsay.
not the killer.
Hearsay.
I guess we'll see, won't we? Dr.
No, but
Hertz?
I didn't do anything.
Perhaps we could begin with your side of the story.
I'm innocent.
Hearsay.
Why do we need to? This is pointless. Stupid.
I'll be the judge of
Dumb.
what's pointless, thank you very much.
You're not a judge. You're not even a prosecutor. We have patients waiting back at the hospital. We'll have, very many sick
Did you see
kids with-
Zendaya on Netflix?
Ow! We really don't have time for this.
I wanna watch Zendaya, she's very pretty. I like her in Euphoria. Won't you please help us? I can't stress how important this is.
Grandma says she'll testify. But could you make it quick, please? Alright, if we're not back soon, people will suffer.
Well, wow, I guess
Don't
that's why
you
they
care
have...
about the people?
I guess that's why they have other doctors and nurses at the fucking hospital.
No, we're the only doctors and nurses.
Jesus fucking
It's
Christ,
only
this
me and
country
Grandma.
is fucking disintegrating. And yet you had no qualms about taking your time and buying cotton candy the last time we saw you. We'll let you go as soon as we can, I promise. Assuming you tell us the truth, that is. Bring it on, Grandmama! And guess, the so-called mistake in the report.
Oh, there's no way. No way. There's a mistake in Grandma's report. Not never.
When can we watch Netflix?
I've been dealing with the dead longer than you've been alive, Sonny Jim. Me writing something wrong is about as likely as... Ow.
I said I wanted to watch Netflix!
Now what the heck do you think I'd stand to gain by doctoring a file, hmm? Don't make a lick of sense.
I love the young people.
That's all she has to say. Nothing funky there. See? It's just as I thought. There's no chance the good doctor doctored her findings. I'm fucking hilarious.
And you swear by the holy goddess of justice that this testimony is true.
Of course. Grandma will lie in her.
Objection! Your opinions are not necessary, Nurse Needler. Your grandmother is the subject of this inquiry, not you.
That's very mean, I'll have you know. Not necessary. That's not fair. I'm the only ally poor Grandma has.
No, you're not.
Go ahead and shout objection light. Be best be prepared then, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor.
Oh, I'm more than prepared. I'm ready to expose the truth behind the error in the report. Alright, well, let's see here. There's mistaken Grandma's report. Not never. Been dealing with the dead longer than you've been alive, Sonny. Okay, this is just fluff dialogue. Oh, there's mistaken Grandma's report. Not. This is just the. Okay. I went back. Okay, me writing something wrong is about as likely as ouch. Okay, there's something important here. Hang on, hang on. Fuck, I went back. Give me a second. Hold it!
Stop abusing your grandkid.
The victim appears to have put this raincoat on after sustaining the head injury. And yet there were not a single drop of blood, her blood in the chest area of the raincoat. Therefore, she must have been hit in the head before she was stabbed in the chest, making it pre-mortem.
That's ow.
I need
I don't
to get
need
my
to
grandson.
how to suck eggs, young man. My dang report already says what you just said, darn it.
Objection! Your report states that the head injury appears to have been sustained post-mortem, which is the exact opposite of what I just said.
Oh, sure.
I need to take my grandson out. He's way more useful than you.
Okay, Grandma.
Did you see?
Allegedly dictated that
Did you
report
see
to
you got
Florence
married
here.
recently?
Florence here. Happened to it after that. Want nothing to do with me.
His husband's very nice. You dictated it. If you could please tell me more. Did the report to Florence. Anything after that weren't nothing to do with me. Huh?
Press? Press?
Wait, first of all, Florence? Who the fuck?
Florence Needler, I think.
Oh,
I think?
I think. So that means. Oh! So that means Needler was the one that falsified this report, not Hertz, then. If that's the case. Objection! Objection! I think that's what they're going for here. Dr. Hertz, I'd like you to take a look at this report for yourself. Pam?
Oh, I'll read it too.
I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. Fuck him.
No, no.
I'll read it too.
I mean-
Youch!
Okay, thank you. I mean,
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. No, that's not what I said!
This ain't what I said. This ain't what I said at all. Wait. Look. I don't know who the fuck is who. I'm everybody now.
yeah, I mean, just let Ham do it.
Yeah,
Fuck. My hand's not even doing it.
Oh, well, you said you wanted to take it, so I was going to give it to you.
Is that what I said? Is that what I said at all?
What? What do you mean exactly? What the fuck did you do? You bear! Don't fucking get your grandmother!
I don't know.
Don't fucking say that shit!
Bro,
I'm in a fucking world of shit because of you, you fucking useless grandchild!
But I can't say that.
Pussy! Oh my fucking god. Sorry.
Miss Needler, if you are attempting to bury Miss Hurst in truth, I will gladly hear her confession myself on behalf of the Goddess of Justice.
Dr. Hertz seems to be telling Judge Gavelle something in private. Yeah, that shit was definitely not. That was not me. That's just my. Listen, my grandchild is a fucking idiot. Just, you know. Yeah. She was dropped on her head, you know. It's, you know, it's. I'd like to tell her, but.
She's got the
What?
gay disease.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes. We're trying to be supportive. You know how it is. Yeah, you know it is. All right.
Very well. Allow me to relay to everyone what you have told me.
oh, my nails. Fuck.
Ain't no doubt about what I say. I detected?
Dictated.
Dictator.
Oh, I was right the first time. Dictated my findings to Florence, just like I told you I did. The flooded-headed young thing must have wrote it down wrong or something. Wow. That was a great impression.
That
No.
actually.
Flattery will
that
get you everywhere,
sucked.
okay?
That fucking sucked. I mean, that was literally the same.
I
So
didn't
it's-
know I had to do an impression.
No, it's
That's
okay.
fine.
No worries.
That's fine. So, in summary, there is an error in the report. And it was all because
Yeah.
of you, Nurse Needler.
The truth facts that have now been shown to be the head injury occurred prior to the chest wound. The question now, Miss Needler, is why did you introduce such an error? Bitch.
No, that was him. There wasn't any voice lines. Hold on. Just a minute, Verity. You make it sound as if the poor girl did it deliberately.
Could've.
Whereas it seems to me she just made a little mistake. Pre-mortem and post-mortem, they're practically the same words, don't you think?
They're like literally the opposites. That's like night and fucking day. Except they mean two completely opposite things. This was deliberate, no doubt about it.
But why would she want to change it?
Exactly. Things get ouch.
Fucking stupid idiot. You're a stupid idiot. You're a stupid dumb
You
idiot.
won't get away that easy. Explain yourself, young lady. But Grandma,
You submitted a falsified report, an act that led to Kay being accused of murder. You owe us an explanation!
But I can't. I can't tell you.
No, don't want to, but can't.
This is really rather unpleasant, don't you think? Ganging up on this poor, considerate young girl who only looking after her grandmother. She has nothing to do with anything. She simply made one tiny mistake, so why not leave it there?
Objection! You'd like that, wouldn't you? Look at me, Mr. Murderer. I'd like this to be conveniently over. Because the only person her testimony would hurt is you.
What on earth do you mean, my boy? Seeing as you're now a de facto ex-prosecutor, you're going to need to explain yourself better than that.
I'd be happy to. I'll even spell it out for you. Nurse Needler's role in this crime was very important because... she's a co-conspirator. She's not like real murder, that would make sense. Nurse Needler doctored the report in order to cover for her accomplice.
Ouch.
You're getting grounded like 1,000 times. I hope you know that.
Oh, so she's a co-conspirator? This innocent young thing. Do share your grounds for me, such a wild accusation, dear.
The murder couldn't have been committed by one person working on their own. Without at least two people, it wouldn't have been possible to... doctor the report, obviously. The murderer couldn't have falsified the report on their own. Was this not the explanation?
It might have made things harder, sure.
That health balls are going away!
But it feels like a pretty weak reason to think there was someone else involved.
Oh, that wasn't the right answer. Sorry. Okay, think back to anything around the time of the murder. The fact that the victim was one of the attendees contradicts a certain person's testimony, in which case there's only one possible answer here.
You don't actually have grounds for your co-conspirator conspiracy, do you?
No. At least two people. Okay, it would have been to... Oh, shit, yeah. Fucking what Lotta said. Maintain attendee numbers. I'm dumb. If the auctioneer was the murderer and the victim was one of the attendees, the fact that a witness testified to there being 11 attendees even after the murder doesn't make sense.
Lotta heart.
No! No!
What's going on? Hi, I'm here. I definitely haven't been zoning the fuck out. Where was I? Right. Hey, watch it! You gotta call my good word into question that too?
That's not what I meant. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I'm taking you at your word, which means there must be a co-conspirator.
I know it is hard, my boy, but sometimes you just accept that you will.
Objection! I'm never wrong. I just hadn't considered the possibility of the killer having an accomplice. But as soon as we do, things start to fall into place. If the killer's accomplice returned to the auction room in place of the victim, there would indeed have been 11 attendees both before and after the murder!
Well. So that's your thinking, is it? It's certainly an intriguing theory. But surely the imposter would have been spotted right away.
I don't imagine that Nurse Needler looks strikingly different from the victim in the build and stature. With the help of a mask, she should very easily have replaced Miss Ringer without anybody noticing. Well, Nurse Needler, is that what happened? Did you take the victim's place at the auction?
I wouldn't do something like...
Now tell us, the ringleader, who were they?
I can't tell you, I just can't.
It hurt Grandma too. Ow.
Stop fucking bearing. Put the shovel down!
But Grandma.
Put the shovel down!
Don't you worry about me. I can take it. You just tell me everything, child.
But. Oh, I can't do all that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't see shit!
So I was right. She was an accomplice.
Miss Needler, why? Well, Miss Needler, can you explain yourself?
Yes. Oh, thank you, Grandma, but I'm alright now.
Can I get Snarskies now?
I confess it. I changed places with Miss Ringer.
So you admit that you were working with the ringleader?
Yeah, I was helping them. I don't know how, but they found out Miss Ringer was going to attack them.
The culprit was going to be attacked by the victim.
They seemed pretty sure it was going to happen that night, so they made a counter plan. They wanted to strike first, and they wanted me to help them. I was told to go to the storeroom before the auction began and wait there.
Come back there, Missy. I didn't see nothing, and my eyes don't lie. If you'd have been there from before the auction, I would have bumped right into you. I was there the whole way through, and you weren't there for a bit of it.
But I'm not lying. Well, that's easy for you to say. But you were lying about altering the report only a few minutes ago.
Objection!
Love his stance.
Huh. I think we're all well aware of the number of potential hiding places in that storeroom.
Are we? Where exactly are you trying to say our friend the nurse was hiding,
Nurse Needler hid here while she was waiting in the storeroom. Oh, this is where the fucking box comes in. About damn time, I was wondering when it was gonna... Take that! Take that!
Oh, that's why it was... I saw cough.
She hid inside the clothes box.
Oh, she did she?
Huh! Well, it was there the whole time. Even before I moseyed on in. But like I done told y'all, it had all them chains around it. Wanted to hide in there myself, really. It was locked up tight, so I had to go elsewhere.
I imagine that's because Nurse Needler was already lying in there by the time you've arrived.
That's right. We didn't want anyone to open it or it would have really blown our cover. So the ringleader told me to climb in and wait until it was planned. And then they wrapped the whole box in chains. I think they took the elevator downstairs not so long after. It was just before the auction was due to start.
So as the auction was beginning, you and Miss Hart would have been the only people in the storeroom.
Yeah, I think so.
The auction proceeded as it always did, until a certain customer came upstairs to complete a purchase. That was when the incident occurred. Miss Hart overheard the victim and the culprit exchanging words around them.
You bet. Sorry. You betcha. I was behind that statue there, shaking like a danged leaf the whole time.
In the middle of their quarrel, Miss Ringer was killed by the auctioneer. Ouch. I imagine the auctioneer then carried Miss Ringer's body over to the clothes box, from which Nurse Needler emerged and swapped places with the victim.
I couldn't have been far.
After placing Miss Ringer's body inside the box, of course.
Alright.
Nurse Needler's role now was to pretend to be Miss Ringer.
Ew.
Alright, now you are the letter R now. You hear me? Ah, raw, I'm evil. The two of them returned to the room below as if nothing had happened. Does that about sum up what happened in the storeroom, Nurse Needler?
Yes, in fact, that's exactly what happened.
Hold up. So you just waltzed right back on in and nobody noticed? Hey! Hey! Sorry. This is two completely different people we're talking about. You're telling me not a one of the other folks down there at the auction caught
Why
an
would
up?
they?
That's a saying?
Yes, because the South. It's so quirky. The other auction goers had no reason to notice the difference when Nurse Needle entered because...
I'm from the South. I'd never fucking hoot that.
She's going.
She was in... Stolen victim's clothes, I guess? As we've seen, Miss Ringer and Nurse Needle are about the same build. What's more, the auction rules required attendees to wear their mask at all times. If Nurse Needle were wearing the same clothes as Miss Ringer, nobody would have been any the wiser.
No, and they won't. I brought Ringer's clothes in. Ouch!
Have to poor child and her smalls.
You left her naked? You pervert!
No, Grim, about the same thing. It wouldn't be nice to leave her like that. So when the ringleader wasn't looking, I put that raincoat on her.
So that's how Miss Ringer came to be wearing it. Thus, the auction was able to carry on as before.
Guess the part where I caught the red raincoat on film came just after. Yeah, must be. Then it all makes sense. Right after that was when I went on over and looked downstairs through the gap in the elevator. Spied me 11 happy little auction goers. Then back I snuck to my little hidey hole.
Don't tell me you were hiding back there the entire time after that.
Well, that is not exactly.
What is it? Did something happen?
So maybe I ought to have mentioned this before.
Oh
but
my god.
I fell asleep for a few winks after that.
What's up?
Well, passed out. Unconscious, you might say.
What? What happened?
Oh, nothing much. Kinda silly, really, but, there was a sudden loud noise, and it startled me just a little bit, you know. Alright, maybe more than little. But I just witnessed a murder! Can't blame a girl for getting jumpy. Guess I got my heart shook and my head faint. Before I knew it, I was out like a light. By the time I came to, it was the next dang day, and there y'all were clanking down that ladder.
I see.
I was fucking asleep the whole day.
So you were startled by a loud noise and fell unconscious. Suppose that means you don't know what happened after all that?
Not per se, but... Well, after the auction was over, all the masks were back on the rack. So I reckon the guests done finished up and filed out one by one like they were supposed to.
Miss Needler, once the auction had restarted, what exactly were you doing?
Enemy Miss Ringer and placing bids. They're wanted. I had to win a closed box as I had been instructed. It had a dead person or a dead body inside after all. Imagine if someone else had won it. I'm in real trouble then.
She had no idea that the victim had been vacated the box in the meantime?
No, not until we came back, so I could pay for it. That's when we noticed. The ringleader told me to go look for her right away. Except I found some other girl collapsed at the foot of the ladder instead.
Okay.
Yes, she must have fallen from up on the roof and been knocked unconscious.
Guess the victim must have left that hatch wide open, huh?
That would explain it. He would have been so shocked by seeing Miss Ringer fall motionless right in front of her. And she would have seen the open hatch and fallen right through it. That explains the noise that caused you to faint as well, Miss Hart. It was the sound of Kay crash landing onto the storeroom floor.
Yeah, I suppose. Can't believe something like that done knocked me out for so long, though.
So in summary, by the time Miss Needler found Kay, you were already sound asleep behind the statue. I think we've got a good grasp on what occurred.
Stay like that, boy!
I think we got a good grasp on what occurred up to this point now, Nurse Needler. If you would continue.
Sure. So I found Kay, and next I found Miss Ringer, and I put them both in the clothes box. We couldn't risk any of the auction goers seeing them. That would have caused a real hullabaloo.
Was that your idea? Or the ringleaders?
Yeah, it was theirs. But putting the raincoat on Miss Ringer was my own idea. I tried to get rid of it before they found out what I'd done.
Huh. I imagine they were none too pleased when it showed up as a surprise piece of evidence in this case.
And lastly, the ringleader and I put her in the auctioneer's outfit we'd prepared.
Of course, which completed the deception and made everyone think she was the auctioneer.
All in all, the auction finished up without anybody noticing anything, and that was that.
Well, we know the extent of your crimes, Nurse Needler. If you have anything further to share, I advise you do so immediately.
I wish I could tell you more, but I'm sorry. That's all I know. Oh, except for one other thing. It did seem a little strange, I guess. When I was borrowing Miss Ringer's clothes, I took everything I could, but I couldn't take her hair, obviously, so... Ow!
You're dang right you couldn't take her hair. What kind of medical...
I'm hungry.
That's where you draw the line? Taking her clothes was okay?
Our hair was totally different. The style, the length, everything. I kind of panicked. But the ringleader thought of everything, including wigs. 2 of them, in fact. There was a straight one and a wavy one. They were both stashed in the clothes box.
2 wigs? But why?
Right? I wondered that too. I thought maybe they were worried she might have changed up her style. Anyway, I took the straight one. That was the one that matched her hair on the day.
Leaving a wavy wig in the box? And that's everything you know. There's nothing else you're forgetting.
No. Huh? Oh, no, really, Grandma, that's everything.
No cap.
And I take it
No
you
cap.
really have no idea who the ringleader might be.
Sorry. I only know that they were in charge of the auction. I didn't see them without their mask on. And they were pretty careful to keep their identity a secret from everyone.
Ah, I guess it's something concrete on them.
Well, Miles, are we done? You've proven the nurse was part of the murder plot, but sadly for you, it doesn't change a whole lot. Because it does nothing to prove that Kay Faraday isn't the ringleader. And justice must prevail. We can't change the law, even for your sake.
Is this it? Am I not going to be able to save Kay? No! Is all hope lost? Oh, wait!
Val, it's me, but I'm here.
Francisca, what are you doing here?
Here to save your dumb ass. Alright. As I told you before, Miles Edgeworth, where the case leads, I follow. I'm here to save you, as I always do.
You've done this like twice.
Yeah, twice. Lightning strikes and all that.
Ren.
Gave all.
Is she going to say something, or do I need to speak for her?
Oh, I forgot that it's getting closer.
Your dedication is an inspiration to us all.
I forgot it's getting closer to quiet hour for story.
I'm
But don't go getting this wrong idea, little brother. She wouldn't fucking say that. I guess she would. Never mind. I'm only here to deliver the truth regarding the suspect. I'm certainly not here to forgive you for abandoning the way of the prosecutor, aka me.
I'm so heartbroken. I understand that.
I'm wagging my finger. You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information.
Detective Gumshoe did that?
Yeah, it's a fat ass. Anyway, prepare yourself, Miles
The fat
Edgeworth, for the final piece of the puzzle. The case is about to be over, and I did it. Rosie Ringer's head wound was the first of the injuries she suffered, not the second.
I have
Number
some
one.
bad news. We have some bad news for you.
You fucking kidding me?
Well, someone say something.
Yeah. There's no easy way to say this, Francisca, but we already proved that, kind of. We kind of.
I'm going to hit you. I'm going to. You what?
Now, yes, just a few minutes ago.
Well, why didn't you say so sooner?
You didn't exactly give us a chance.
My whole afternoon wasted. And I suppose you know about the murder weapon, too?
No, not yet.
Oh, goody. Okay. Good, listen up. I get to say something and feel
Goody,
better
listen
than
up.
you. The victim was struck on the head with a blunt object bearing a circular surface.
No,
And
was
a
she
little
struck her in the
punk.
head with the candelabrum?
And the wounds to the chest were actually inflicted post-mortem.
A circular surface.
Yeah, punk, punk.
Objection. And you're certain of that, I assume. Your sources are above board.
Yeah, above your pay grade. Two trusted medical professionals reached the same conclusion independently. You couldn't ask for more.
Objection. That's certainly good to know.
Objection!
Unfortunately, stepping out of bounds.
No, your lips. Of what? I'm the prosecutor in charge of Interpol's investigation into the underground auction.
This is crazy, by the way.
And this murder occurred during that auction. Actually, you're overstepping. It would be negligent of me not to pursue leads pertaining to related parties, especially the victim.
My. You're really becoming quite the force to be reckoned with, haven't you, my dear?
Then all parties are in agreement. The victim died from a blow to the head.
Sadly, the murder weapon has yet to be identified.
Based on the
Unfortunate.
shape, I might have an idea or two.
But guys, I didn't turn up any other weapon during my investigation.
And yet, one need only think about the setting and the auctioneer's tools, and the answer should be obvious. An object with a circular
really
surface used in an auction. We're obviously talking about...
The auctioneer's hammer.
George's hammer.
What
He
would an
did it.
auctioneer have readily at hand? Let's think about it, boys and girls. I think an auctioneer's hammer, of course, yes!
But we never even found one of those.
If the auctioneer was indeed the killer, it does not seem a likely candidate for a murder weapon. But without the evidence to support your theory, it remains nothing more than that.
Oh, I have just the evidence you need right here. This piece of evidence strongly suggests that the auctioneer's hammer was the murder weapon.
Lada's testimony?
Yeah, it was Lada's testimony, wasn't it? Give me a second. Yeah, listed auction held at the building, 11 cities, all wearing masks, auction continued after the sound of the auctioneer's hammer could no longer be heard. Oh, yeah, that right there. Take that! Miss Hart told us something very important about the auction after the murder occurred. She said that the very prominent sound of the auctioneer's hammer could no longer be heard. Now, why would that be? I'll tell you why, because it had just been used in a murder and was covered in the victim's blood. It would need to be disposed of. Isn't that right, Chairman Winner?
I'll have our people look into this right away.
You really are like a dog with a bone, aren't you, dear boy? But if you can't dedicate yourself to a cause when you're young, when can you?
He seems very confident we'll never find it. Ren.
Very well. A search for the murder weapon will be conducted. In the meantime, this court is in recess.
Hog.
I'm gonna go.